Hello everyone, it's Cherie. Welcome to my channel. Today I just wanted to hop on and share my new journal that I made for myself. So I finished my last video. I showed you my completed journal, and this is the new one that I made, and I made it as a trifold as well. And I made it as I was thinking about the fall and the winter months coming up. And I just have a little doily here, or yeah, doily linen here, and then I've got some vintage fabric, and this is a hanky, and this is actually a piece of vintage curtain, and I just got a little collaged here, and I punched a hole here in the back, and just tied it with some sari ribbon. And I made it basically the same way I make all my journals. I don't embellish or put a whole bunch of pockets or anything like that. It's really pretty bare, and that way I can chunk it up and work in it the way that I like to work in it, you know, like chunk it up as I work in it. I've got some of this beautiful fabric here that I love, that I've showed in previous videos, and I've got a little trim here and some lace here, and I've got some more vintage fabric here. Here's where I punched that hole at. This is vintage fabric. Here's a pocket here, and I did a hidden spine this time, which I've never done that before, so this was the first time for me, but I really like it. And yeah, so I'm planning on using this throughout probably the fall and winter. And I'm excited about it. So like I said, I keep it pretty bare. I just use scrapbooking papers, ledger papers. I don't do a whole lot of pockets. This is graphic 45. Tea-dyed paper, children's book page, some vintage paper, like an old business paper. A little flip out here. So just papers basically. This is a paper that I just patched together and just stitched on this page, so it's like just an extra little page there. This is October Afternoon. Some children's tablet paper. This is a piece of vintage stationery that I stuck in. Another patched page here. I was trying to use up some scraps, which is what I've been doing a lot lately, just kind of playing around with my scraps because I have so many. And I'll just show you. So just for some journals that I'm working on, I've just kind of been patching some scraps together, some ledger scraps, and scrapbooking scraps, and it's been a lot of fun. I like it. I love this paper here. It's so pretty. I think it's Glitz Design. It's one of my favorites. And then this is a little pocket here. And then it opens up. So yeah. So I've kind of been fiddling around with that a little bit here and there. And more ledger. This is a newer, I think it's Simple Stories. It's a newer collection. A little pocket here and a pocket here. The other side of that stationery paper. This is Basic Gray, one of my favorite manufacturers. Tea-dyed paper. I think this is Maggie Holmes. This is another little patched page here. Children's dictionary page. So you can see it's very plain. Not plain as in like a bad plain, just it's like a blank canvas. Just the bones, really. I love this paper. This is my new favorite fall paper, and I can't remember who makes it, but I'll just show you. I love these little dainty florals here. I don't know what it is about dainty florals that I love so much, but I just do. This is typewriter paper, so it's really nice and thin. Same with this here. This is thin paper, and it is from the Baltimore and Ohio Railroad Company, so it's like a railroad paper. But I like it because it's very thin and I can pretty much bulk it up and not have to worry about it. Another little patch page, another patched page. This is basic gray and this is basic gray, and these two are from a collection that they have that is like one of my all-time favorite collections. Just absolutely love it. I pretty much use these papers in almost every journal that that I make for myself because I love it so much. This is some 1920s ledger paper. This is October afternoon as well. Some more tea dyed paper. This is like an authentic collection. I can't remember what it's called though, but it's really pretty. Some more ledger, children's page. So I just kind of used papers that weren't like super bright, just ones that were, you know, just colors that I thought I could use during the fall and possibly the winter, and you know, just kind of like toned down, I guess. And I did add a little pop, like this has leaves on here. It's not like, you know, full fall or anything. This is a 1968 airmail envelope. Love this paper here too. This is a pocket here. This is basic gray from that same collection. More typewriter paper. This is a vintage postulette that I just opened it up and made a page so I can do some journaling here, or even put a photo here. I could probably even journal here, you know, up at the top, or put a label if I wanted. But yeah, I'm excited. I am ready to start working in it. This is also, love this paper here too. This is like, this might be Maggie Holmes too, I'm not sure, but it's just so darn cute. I love it. And then this pattern here is one of my favorites that I've gotten recently. I think it's a newer, I think it's from Simple Stories too. It's a newer scrapbooking paper. Here I just had a bunch of like little fabric scraps, and I just stitched them on the page. And then I attempted to stitch some lines so that I could just journal, which is what I'm going to do, but it was kind of messy, and my sewing machine likes to give me a hard time, and then I can just collage over here, so I'm not really worried about that. This kind of stuff doesn't bother me at all. And this is Kaisercraft. Love this paper here too. This is another page from the Childcraft books that I like to use. Some more tea dyed, some more typewriter, more ledger, another patched page that I did. And here's the other side. This is that, I think it's, I'm pretty sure it's Simple Stories. And I'm pretty sure it's like a fairly new collection that they have out. Love this paper here as well. This was actually a mess up that I had, my Cricut had kind of went wonky, and so I just decided to stick it in here and use it so it didn't get wasted. Love this paper here. This is another one that I usually put in my journal just about every time I make a journal, just because I love it so much, and it doesn't bother me to work on it multiple times. Just some, this I think was like either cross stitch or maybe an embroidered pattern paper. Some more ledger. This I think is Bo Bunny. This is one of my favorite illustrations of all time. I just love it so much. And it's another little pocket. And then I just folded it over and made a little top tuck here too. This is basic gray. And this flips out here. I think this is a printable from Amity Bloom, if I'm not mistaken. And I just glued this and then stitched it on there to make a little flip out, and then just glued this page down on there. This is just a children's book page, and I think it had something here, and I just covered it up with this little ledger page here and put a label there. I can't remember what it was though, because I actually had done this ages ago, And then I'm just now sticking it into my journal. Little craft paper there, and that's it. So this is my new journal. I'm hoping to get some Junk Journal with Me videos out to you soon. I am excited to start working in it. And I've had quite a few people ask me to do a tutorial on making these types of journals. And I really want to, but I'm just a little nervous because I'm not very good at explaining things. And whenever I do make a journal, like, I am all over the place. I mean, I'm up close to myself, I'm pushing it far away, I'm over here, I'm over there, and I have to try to get better at making sure that I stay in camera, and I would hate to make a video showing you guys how to do something and it turn out horrible, and that's just kind of something that I'm a little worried about. But I am trying to get better at it, and I really do want to do a tutorial for you guys. But yeah, and then my desk just gets like, it's a horrible mess. Because I don't know how to craft neatly. I'm just very messy. Like, I'll show you. I've been working on some stuff, and this is what I've got going on right now. I mean, that's just kind of how I roll, I guess. But I am thinking about it, and if you guys think that you can handle me being totally chaotic, I will give it a go. So y'all let me know. And I will show you guys how I make my Trifold journals. So thank you so much for watching. I hope that you guys have a blessed day, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye!